Apple learning today that cashing in and going corporate doesn't always pay off well. Facebook's $19 billion baby losing some of its luster as millions of users leave for greener, more secure pastures. And that 3-hour service outage yesterday, that didn't help either. Our favorite marketing guru, Bruce Turkel, joins me now to sort out who could benefit from the burgeoning Facebook fatigue. Bruce, great to see you.
Nice to see you, Melissa.
What do you think about all this? I mean, there is Facebook fatigue out there. The kids don't think it's so cool anymore.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with functionality. I mean, that 3-hour outage, that was just bad timing, but that was just coincidental. Clearly, Zuckerberg, he paid $19 billion for the app. He should have bought the extended warranty. But what I don't understand is why people think, okay, now the big, bad, evil Facebook empire owns this app. We're going to go elsewhere. Why do they think anywhere else they go, they're not going to have the same thing happen? It's all about branding. It's got nothing to do with the functionality.
Well, because they're more under the radar. I mean, when you look at the other apps, Telegram, Threema, the other things that people like to use, I mean, they're not the first company. When the NSA is sitting around and they're going, who should we call so that we can go peek at people's stuff? You know, Facebook, Google, all the big names come to mind. These other things, I mean, people at the NSA have not even heard of yet. So I inherently feel safer. Yes, I think so. You don't think so? Yes.
You think the guys at NSA, the guys that apparently are entrusted with our safety, haven't done enough research to know there's other companies?
I do. I think they're government officials, and I think that they're stuck on the big names, and I think they'll figure it out. But I think you're more likely to be listened in on one of the bigger names.
I think the guys at Threema said, hey, we're going to be encrypted so nobody else can read it, and we don't care about money, so we're not going to be selling. And the consumers, this is just the same as slamming a door on a car or kicking a tire. It's completely inconsequential, but they believe the brand message. It's got nothing to do with functionality.
Okay, so what would you do to turn that around? The brand message on WhatsApp, if you were WhatsApp.
I would go back to Budweiser. I would go get those classic commercials. You remember the "What's Up" commercials? People love those because apparently they don't like Facebook, but they love Budweiser, and that's what I would do. I would bring those back.
Come on.
What I would do is I would have private labeled it. The reason Facebook's doing it is obvious. They understand that consumers are going to want a more intimate way to communicate, A, and B, Apple owning messages and iMessages presents a big problem for Facebook. But why did they have to announce that it's going to be part of their system? It's no different than when Yahoo bought Tumblr. All those people, kids mostly, abandoned Tumblr in droves because they didn't want the evil empire of Yahoo, just a big company, to absorb what they thought was their heartfelt company. But it's no different. They should have done this on the QT.
It is. I mean, but how does Facebook overall, real quick before we go, I mean, it has two big problems. One is no privacy. You know, people are worried about that.
Right.
And also that it's just become sort of uncool.
Well, the uncool thing, they've got to figure out some way to change things. And by the way, the fact that the fastest growing group on Facebook is your age group, my age group, and our parents' age group.
No, I think it's like, I mean, it's much older than that. It's like grandparents is the fastest growing
And our
group.
parents, right. Uncool, uncool, uncool.
Right.
And how are you going to overcome that? My daughter won't even friend me on Facebook because she doesn't want her dad looking over her shoulder.
Right.